Hey guys, welcome back. This is another updated video for the Nokia phones, rumors and facts. So as promised, I've been covering all the possible Nokia leaks that are emerging in the market right now. So there are new leaks going on in which we have seen the back plates of the Nokia phones that can be upcoming Nokia phones or can be cancelled. So we will discuss all things here. And also a few days back, I've shown you Nokia D1C rumors and facts. So it came out to be a tablet. Finally, again, there is new render on Antutu benchmark. So according to them, it is a smartphone, and actually it's a mid-range smartphone. And I have just taken these set of smartphones as a reference, not for the demo purpose. We'll start with the, I've just arranged in order of it has been released. So Nokia 91, Nokia 5800, Lumia 520, 1020, 630, 640 XL. I did not bought any further phones, and these are the Lumia 730, 830, 930, and 1520. And the last being the Lumia 950, 950 XL. So as you can see guys, this is the first image that has been surfaced. So this is actually a rendered based leaked design image, so it cannot be true that because it is a photoshopped image. So it's kind of shown how does it looks like. So we'll come back to that image later, and before to that we will see what kind of images has been leaked. So as you can see, the first image, it shows a Nokia phone in the hand, and which kind of two cutouts are there. So definitely is kind of metallic, not the plastic, because Nokia has never made any phone which uses plastic, and they have coated metal phone on that metal primer, like we have LG G5 which does use these kinds of coating. If you move forward here to the next image, you can see this is again a different color here, kind of a black here, matte black, not exactly. So you can see there's an antenna band on the first image here, top to bottom here, and there should be two camera cutouts are there. So there are two possibilities: either they can be two dual camera, so they can be combination of LED plus a camera, or third one is being a combination of fingerprint sensor plus camera. So I guess it should be a camera and a LED, because if you just take camera and the fingerprint, then where do you put the LED? Because mostly Nokia uses LED on each of the phones except the lower end phones, like we have 630 and 520 right here on the yellow and the red. Moving again, you can see this is the side where you can see some of the power switches are there, volume and rocker should be there. And again, this is again the black color, and this is internal. We do not need to worry about that thing. We should be thinking that whether that can be true or not. So it can be true. If we take a look on any of the Nokia design, you can see Nokia always keeps their power button on the right side always. So you take a look on any of the generation of smartphone. So this is almost 8 years old model. Still it has a volume on the right side. Then again 6 years, 7 years old model, still it has all things to right side here. So Nokia never keeps on the left side. Just one optional for the memory card can move here and there. So these things are there. So we can assume that this thing can be true and can be metallic. All right. So guys, now again we'll talk about the specs again. So it should be Nokia D1C. Again, I'm just summarizing the specs again, so you can read completely on the screen itself. So it should be a mid-range phone comparatively to what we have in MotoZ Play or Moto have recently launched. So it should be Snapdragon 430, 3 GB of RAM, and it should be expandable, because mid-range phones always they have expandable, so they should be taking that thing too. And camera wise, it should be a standard, not one, because the high-end camera should go to the Nokia P1. So specs are that it has to be a Quad HD display with 2K, means in AMOLED, and it should be have two phones, so 5.2 to 5.5 inch. So similar to like we have a Google Pixel and Pixel XL, because they are following the same trend. Google is, they don't have any factories, they just take other factories similar to like Nokia is doing right now. So there should be two phones, 5.5 inch versus 5.2 inch, and they should share the same specs. So specs wise pretty much fine. It's not yet confirmed they are using Snapdragon 820, 821. So according to that, they may decide whether to use 4 GB or 6 GB of RAM. And definitely they should be running latest Android Nougat, and they should have launcher as a Jet launcher default, like we have Pixel launcher on the Pixel phones and Google Now launcher on the Nexus phones previously. And guys, the camera wise, they are taking a great here. So we heard that, we also seen like Nokia is working on graphene. So maybe they are working on some high-end camera phones, because you can see Lumia 1020 brings a pure view in the concept. So compared to that Nokia 808, so definitely Nokia may came with a great camera specs, because Nokia is known for imaging company, so they bring a lot of good camera phones. And finally, guys, we'll talk about the fingerprint sensor. And I think so Nokia will use front, because you can see Nokia mostly use phones with the capacitive touch buttons. They never went to the software except the Microsoft when they took it here, or some low-end phones like 630 which has this on-screen keys. But high-end phones always, for example Lumia 930, Lumia 1520, which were released under Nokia, except the Lumia 950, 950 XL, which Microsoft decides and sold that. So they have the on-screen keyboard, but Nokia always have physical keys. So definitely they should take front side as a fingerprint scanner, and like we do have similarly for the OnePlus 3 finger capacitive here, and they have both optional. So I will prefer they can give both combination like OnePlus 3 has, but they cannot give here. And speaker wise, they can be placed on the right side here, because Nokia never places a speaker on the front. So that should be good actually. And if you compare Pixel, so they can use the same kind of speaker layout, or we have the Lumia 1020, 930 which just use bottom speakers always. So this can be done in that way. So that's it, guys. Pretty much we have discussed all things here. One more stuff here, we will take a look here. As you can see the Nokia name here, so branding wise is fine. Nokia uses the same at the center name, and again as you can see, this is based on the leak design. It uses a Nokia name on the right side, so follows the same here. You can see the Lumia 928 and icon. They uses the right side of the camera here, and camera they always use on the right side, but they have taken here left side. Maybe it is some kind of sensor and all, but looks to me camera. So this image is not exactly 100% true, but can be fine. So that's it, guys, pretty much that I want to cover in this news and leaks for the Nokia facts and rumors. And this is Saurabh. I'll catch you next video. Thanks for watching.